This video is just to show you how difficult it was for most people that's on the outside of the case dealing with Marcel Hutton to know the actual truth, because the media is always changing and altering the story. Now, my brother Marcel Hutton was defending himself in self-defense. He was shot at. The police didn't do anything. He had to defend himself in the second encounter. And from the words of my late brother Marcel Hutton, that he shot the guy 2 times, lower back. He's still alive. And the corrupt police in Memphis came and gave this person a finishing shot to the head. And it sounds outlandish until I started to examine deeper. And as the time went on, my brother was alive, they would not give his discovery package. Also, my brother said that there were video evidence, there were cameras at the residence when all this happened, that was never retrieved. So there are many things strange about this case. It's full of corruption. But here's a free post on some news clippings, and you will see kind of how they altered the news as they go. They edited different words out, paragraphs, and rewrite things.
7:02 is the time. Another inmate has died at 201 Poplar. 35-year-old Marcel Hutton died Sunday. His death puts Shelby County now over a dozen in custody inmate deaths this year. Fox 13's Troyce Grant is live in front of 201 Poplar. Troyce, recently there have been some concerns over conditions in the medical pod, and now we're talking about 13 deaths in 2025 at 201, 5 in the last 2 months.
Yes, Marcel Hutton's death is the 13th this year and the 5th one just in these last 2 months. Now, the sheriff's office said they found Hutton unresponsive in a cell Sunday evening just before 7 p.m. Now, they did say that deputies and nurses did come and perform life-saving care on him, but he was dead within half an hour. Now, over the past few weeks, the Shelby County Mayor Lee Harris and Sheriff Floyd Bonner have clashed over the jail conditions there. Sheriff Bonner says that the recent deaths at the jail reflect deeper issues far beyond the jail walls, pointing to underlying issues like chronic illnesses, addiction, and limited access to health care. But last week, County Mayor Lee Harris joined us live on Good Morning Memphis and accused Bonner of negligence.
We just want him to deliver a plan of action because people are dying. I hear from the families. It's heartbreaking. If we've got a jail crisis where there are dozens of individuals who have died over the last few years, I've got to say something.
Again, Hutton's death is the 13th this year. Right now, we have not confirmed what exactly caused his death. Jeremy.
You break down those numbers even deeper. 62 deaths in the last 6 years. Definitely concerning. Thank you so much, Troyce. Earlier this year, a judge threw out a lawsuit against Sheriff Floyd Bonner for an inmate's death at 201 Poplar, Dion Bird. He was stabbed to death by another inmate in a courtroom holding area in 2023. His family sued for what they called gross negligence, claiming that dangerous conditions at 201 deprived Bird of his civil rights. The judge dismissed that lawsuit with prejudice in August.
Well, Sheriff Floyd Bonner has said that the situation at 201 Poplar is untenable and that the county needs a new jail. It would likely cost over $1 billion. Now, earlier this year, county leaders proposed putting a new criminal justice complex into the New Chicago neighborhood of North Memphis. Those plans were scrapped after intense community backlash. Since then, a new location or plans to fund the project have not been proposed.
Another death at 201 Poplar, a headline seen too many times on television and read in the local newspapers this year. And yet here we are reporting another death inside the Shelby County Jail. Good evening to you. I'm Joy Redmond. Action News 5's Joyce Peterson live now with the latest inmate to lose his life behind bars in Memphis. Joyce.
Joy, the Shelby County Sheriff's Office confirmed that 35-year-old Marcel Hutton is the 12th in-custody death here at 201 Poplar this year. His death now being investigated. The Shelby County Sheriff's Office says 35-year-old Marcel Hutton was found unresponsive in his jail cell Sunday night, 6:50 p.m. An SCSO spokesperson says corrections deputies, along with a WellPath nurse, immediately began life-saving measures until the Memphis Fire Department arrived. Unfortunately, Hutton was pronounced deceased at 7:22 p.m. Hutton was in 201 Poplar charged with second-degree murder in a shooting that happened in April 2024 on Bateman Road in Millington. Court records show Hutton shot a man twice in the back and once in the head after an argument in his kitchen, telling investigators he feared for his life. Hutton is the one who called 911. Now, his death marks 12 inmates at 201 who died in 2025 and a 13th inmate at Jail East where the women are housed. Earlier this month, Sheriff Floyd Bonner issued condolences to all families impacted, but said of the deaths,
"We're not finding these people in their cells dead. These people are dying in the hospital."
Despite the deaths, the deteriorating jail conditions, and chronic understaffing, on December 3rd, SCSO announced the Tennessee Corrections Institute, a state agency that inspects detention centers, approved certification for the Shelby County Jail. Though the commercial appeal noted much of TCI's current standards placed 201 Poplar out of compliance. However, those standards were put in place after 201 was built. Because of this, the jail has remained publicly compliant with TCI standards. And with Memphis Safe Task Force arrests putting more people than ever before inside 201, the fear is more lives will be lost.
This is not sustainable. It's not durable. It's incredibly expensive. It's deadly. And it's going to cost this community in ways that we can't even imagine.
And again, no cause of death given for inmate Marcel Hutton tonight. I also reached out to the TBI to see if they were going to investigate his death. That is the normal procedure. At least it has been in recent inmate deaths. At this point in time, the TBI spokesperson tells me they have not been asked to come and investigate. Reporting live in downtown Memphis tonight, Joyce Peterson, Action News 5.